What's up, Antichrist TV subscribers and viewers? My name's Josh Keach. I'm a guitarist, musician and YouTuber, and today I'm going to talk about my debut EP, Warrior in the Clouds Part 1. Before we get into it, I just want to say a little word on Ukraine. I'm standing with Ukraine during this terrible, terrible crisis. Fuck the Russians, you scum, get out of Ukraine, and come on Ukraine, you can get them out of your country. So Warrior in the Clouds Part 1 is a full instrumental EP, and it ranges from instrumental rock to heavy metal, thrash metal. There's a bit of all sorts in there. Lots of different influences from growing up, learning guitar, writing riffs, and it's basically an amalgamation of everything I was listening to at the time when I was writing it, which was many years ago. It's basically over a period of time I'd come up with the ideas, and then the ideas became the songs, and the songs, the whole idea of the EP come about from not being able to find a band myself, and then I started YouTube, and then I thought I could make this EP or this album to just try and help us get myself out there to people and help get myself up to the next level. There's a little bit of everything on there. As I said, there's a bit of thrash metal, a bit of heavy metal, instrumental hard rock. There's even a grungy 90s metal sounding song as well. A bit of all sorts on there for everyone really, and I'm sure people watching this would be intrigued to check it out, I hope. The album artwork I actually come up with myself. I learned how to use Photoshop in order to do it, because at the time I was thinking it would have cost a lot of money to get someone to make one for me, and I wanted to try and make this whole project as cost effective as possible, as professional as possible, but on the smallest budget. So I basically took a load of pictures of clouds myself from my bedroom window, uploaded them to Photoshop, and just merged some of the pictures together to make it look like this crazy cloud scene. And then the person in the album artwork, the Cloud Warrior, is actually myself, and I manipulated it and made it look like some crazy cloud warrior with a spear. So yeah, basically I made it myself on a really cost-effective way. I don't necessarily think it's important to have a label. My EP, it proves that you can make a really good quality product without having a record label, without having a top quality studio, because I made it at my friend's house, the EP, and even though labels can help you get up to the next level, I don't think, like in today's world, you can make a good quality product from your own home. You don't really need a label to start up with. You can make your own music and then maybe get label interest to help you get up to the next level, but to begin with, I don't think it's as important as it was maybe 30 years ago. The biggest band for me getting into music was Metallica, because before then I wasn't really listening to any kind of music, not even rock or anything, radio, nothing. But when I was 12 I got into Metallica, and that's kind of changed everything after that. And then I started to get into my parents' music, and then I started exploring more music, more rock and metal music. And then when I was 14, 15 I started learning guitar, and that was when everything properly changed. I started to get into a lot of the artists that I love now, like Joe Satriani, Megadeth, Ozzy Osbourne, and more metal like Pantera, Slipknot, all sorts. There's a number of answers that I could use for this question. What could I change about the music industry? Well, I was thinking about it, and I could easily have picked get rid of the top 40 bollocks, because no one really cares about that crap. And then also another thing I was thinking of was give a better opportunity, a better platform for newer artists to get themselves out there. But as an artist myself, as someone who uses digital music to release my music, I haven't released any on physical yet. More money to the artists on the digital streaming things, because it's just stupid really that we put a lot of hard work into our music and then we get next to nothing for the music on streaming sites. So I think that has definitely got to change, the biggest out of anything, to be honest. Okay, so this question was actually the hardest one to answer for me because, well, firstly, I don't really watch new movies. I don't watch movies full stop. It just doesn't really interest me that much, so I'm not really, it's hard to answer this one. Music wise as well, I don't listen to new bands that have been around for a couple of years. You know, I tend to listen more to the older stuff. That's what inspires me the most, and a lot of the new stuff just doesn't really inspire me at all. So yeah, I can't really answer this in probably how you want, but I can definitely talk about new albums that I've been listening to that I've really enjoyed this year. Joe Satriani's new album, The Elephants of Mars, super impressed with that one. I think that was fantastic. The new Municipal Waste, I think, has been really awesome as well. New Soulfly as well was really good. And then I'm looking forward to the new Lamb of God, which is coming out in a couple of months' time. I think in October. That one I'm really looking forward to. And also I'm looking forward to the new Behemoth as well. That one looks pretty good. And yeah, there's still a couple more albums coming out to the end of the year, which I'm looking forward to. This is another tricky question to answer because the metal scene around Bedford isn't exactly big. It's sort of more just an alternative scene where there's a lot of like alternative, like-minded people. That maybe some people are more into metal than others. But of note, to my knowledge, I don't believe there's any real metal bands around here. I might be, you know, at present the only person like playing metal music around here. I don't know that to be sure, but to my knowledge, most bands around here don't tend to be like full-on metal bands. They're sort of more rock, maybe alternative rock. And that kind of stuff. But there are some really cool places to go around Bedford where you can meet like-minded people like Esquires and The Bear as well. Pretty cool. Okay, future plans for my project. Well, as we are speaking currently, I am working on part 2 to Warrior in the Clouds to release a full length, and I'm going to release it on a physical copy. Because basically at the time I had 12 tracks, and what we did, instead of spending all the time on 12, we'd cut it down, make 6, keep the other 6, and now we're making that other 6 to make the full Warrior in the Clouds album. And then yeah, as I said, we'll try and release it physically as well, the full album. And then in the future, beyond that, I hope to make a second solo project because I have that in the works. I have a lot of material ready to go for that, so that'd be cool to make a start on that hopefully in the future. And also I've got a mate of mine and we've been talking quite a lot, and we are trying to get in the works a extreme metal band, which is more thrash metal, death metal, on that vein. So hopefully stick around for that because I'm pretty certain that is going to be awesome when we get to do that. My debut EP, Warrior in the Clouds Part 1, is available to listen to on my YouTube channel, Spotify, iTunes, Bandcamp, all other streaming services, and Amazon, and all that stuff. I really hope you might be interested in checking it out, and hopefully be looking forward to part 2 when that comes out. I thank Antichrist for having me on here. I really appreciate it, and I thank everyone for watching, and until next time, keep it metal.